Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. I'm taking a little break from shopping for autumn and I thought I'd better do something summery as we are technically in the summer holiday. So I thought I'd do a little craft with you today. As you can see here, I've got a little cut out dot picture. I've got my board so I can put that underneath because I'm going to be poking some holes. If you can't tell already, that is a got pumpkins on the brain. It's a pineapple template shape. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to poke a little hole, and I've just chosen a piece of grey cardboard, but you know, you could use any colours you want. You could go with complementary colour or something brighter, but I thought I'll try and keep it sort of discreet and have the pineapple shine out. So I'm making the holes in there super simple. The template I think I just got off Pinterest, just did pineapple template, and it happened to come sort of in this join the dot pattern, which works out well for me because I'm going to do a bit of string art on it, because I do enjoy doing my string art. If you have a look on my crafting playlist, you'll see I think I've done some cards, I've done a heart before, I've done a star, I've done a Christmas tree and a snowman. You could pretty much do anything for this string art pattern. You can do circles. It's kind of like a parabolic curve pattern, so like a mathematical pattern that you can do, but it's brilliant. You can do it with any shape really, and there's lots of different options for how you cross the strings. What you usually do is you put one through and then you count along 7 or 10 or 12 and put the next one in, and then you just keep doing that. And it creates a lovely curved pattern, but you can really do whatever you want. So I'm just going through here with this other pin because I just made the holes with the first one and I'm just making them through so it'll be easier to thread once I've got my thread. I've got my lovely metallic threads, so obviously gold for the pineapple and green for the leaves. Got a very handy threader, which I wouldn't be without, because otherwise you'd be there for ages wetting the end and trying to get it through the needle. So yeah, definitely if you ever do any sewing, I would recommend one of those threaders. They come in all different shapes and sizes, but they are brilliant for threading needles. So I'm going to get going, and I'm literally going to, it's like sewing really, but just through card. What I don't tend to do is I don't do knots. You can do a knot if you want to the back. I should just hold on to that for a bit, and then when I get to the other end I will tie the threads together and that will secure it all in place. So as you can see, to save thread as well, if you go in the next one and then come back on yourself, you'll have your lines of thread on the front, and then on the back you'll just have little sort of stitches, rather than, because you can go through and come through on the back, but then of course you waste a lot more thread. So to be economical, you just kind of go in and out, and then round, and as I say, you can kind of count 7, 8, 10, 12 different patterns, or just kind of do it on eye really and decide what you look like. But going in and then you come forward one and forward one, it will then eventually, as you go around, you'll get this lovely curve to it. So I'll keep going with that and we'll see how that turns out. As you can see here, I'm actually getting quite a nice pattern on the back as well. Not that it matters, because as I'm putting it in a frame, it's only going to be on the front. But sometimes when you do a card, it is nice to have a nice pattern on the back, because they can still see it on the inside and you don't have to cover it over then. So it's always worth, if you want, you can be super neat on the back as well. And then, as I said, I will tie those 2 threads together when I finish with them. And as you can see, we're pretty much getting there on the first go round, and it's creating a lovely curved pattern. And I think it's going to look quite like pineapple as well, because they have those sort of diamond shapes on them. So I think it's quite a good one to do a pineapple, and it fits very nice with the summery theme. But obviously that's the first go round. There is a big sort of space in the middle that needs filling, so I will have to do a few more passes round, perhaps like a gap of 8 or 10, 12, until that complete centre is filled in. So I've got plenty of thread, so I can definitely get that done. And then I will have a go. I've just had a quick go here at the greenery. I've just gone quickly round, just kind of marking it out, but I will need to kind of join the dots a little bit more to get the leaf look. So I will have a little work on that as well. I think, well, I've got a bit of the green thread still on. I might just put a bit more detail in the leaves and see what happens. The nice thing with this is that you can sort of just do it, and if you don't like how it looks, you can just unthread it and have another go. So that's looking a little bit like Medusa's snakes at the moment, I think, but I will work on it. I'll maybe do a little piece in the middle and join some of the more of the dots together to make them look a bit more like connected leaves. So let's get back on with the pineapple, and I'll come back to the leaves. Okay, then here we are. I've finished for now, I think. So I'm just going to cut my cardboard because I'm going to fit it in a frame. So I just need to make sure that it fits in there. So I'll just keep trimming it gently, a little bit on each edge until it's the right size to fit in. As you can see, I've filled in the pineapple, and I've played around with the leaves a little bit more, and I think it's kind of like an abstract kind of pineapple, a bit of modern art, if you will. So I'm just going to try it in the frame. I have actually got a mount as well, so I'm going to try it with the mount also, and then try and decide which one I like the best. Please let me know if you have any thoughts on mount or not to mount. And then I'll just show you a few shots of it around the house. I'm going to try it in the kitchen, because I thought that'd be a nice place to have a pineapple. It might end up in the bedroom or the office, but definitely adds a little touch of fun to the last little bit of summer decor that we have left. I like it over here, but I think I'd just swap this picture out on the coffee bar and just try it up there. That adds a lovely little touch of summer, doesn't it? So I'm kind of spoilt for choice now as to where I'm going to put it in the kitchen. So, as always, thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. Please give me a thumbs up, turn on notifications, drop me a comment, because I do love to hear from you. So, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.